All right, hello everyone. Eric Marks here again with findingmiddleearth.com, and today I just wanted to make a short video kind of briefly discussing how to swap out the hard drive on my Drobo 5D back here. And I'll quickly explain why I use this and why I love this, but you'll see how easy it is to just swap out the hard drive. As you can see, there's a sad little red blinking light back here, which means one of my hard drives has failed in the 5 bays here. And as a photographer, that always kind of freaks you out a little bit. Any kind of content creator, when a hard drive fails, it freaks you out. But I can sleep and rest easy with Drobo knowing that everything's handled. So speaking of data and storage and keeping your content safe, this is a great time to thank Geosoft for sponsoring today's video. So thank you, Geosoft, for the support on my channel. And if you do need any kind of data recovery services, whether it's a camera card, iPhone, Android, computer, hard drive, anything like that, check out geosoft.com. They're one of the leading companies in data recovery, and they're way better than the companies that used to ask you to send your hard drives out and they would charge hundreds of dollars to just try and recover some of your content. Geosoft is a great place to go if you have any kind of failed hard drives, cameras, phones, anything like that. So check out geosoft.com. Okay, so like I said, this is my Drobo setup back here, and I get a lot of questions about this on my channel, about what I use and why I use it, because I do record a lot of video, obviously, and I also have hundreds of thousands of photos, ranging from 12 megapixels to 50 megapixel photos. So obviously I need a lot of storage, and I use this Drobo 5D, which has a range of 3 terabyte and 6 terabyte drives in the bays, and then I have it daisy chained to a Drobo Mini, which has 4 laptop drives in it, 4 solid state drives. And the Drobo Mini is daisy chained off of the Drobo 5D because the Drobo Mini is what I use as kind of like my real-time drive whenever I'm editing content that I need now. So if I'm editing a video project, or my last year of Lightroom catalogs is always on that real-time drive, so that it's just super fast running off the solid state. And then for storage or archival purposes, I have this Drobo 5D, and then I have a couple of other Drobos that I keep remotely out of my office in case something happens, like a natural disaster, a flood, or anything like that, or a fire. And that way everything is safe. So on this Drobo, if a drive fails like it does here, the Drobo app on the computer will actually notify you, hey, don't turn your Drobo off, don't turn your computer off, let me do my thing. I'm gonna do a data protection process. And so it basically takes the data and it spreads it across the hard drives and harnesses it in this safe area until you get a new hard drive. So the great thing is, when you buy a Drobo and you put all your drives in, the Drobo software never allows you to use all of the hard drive storage in each hard drive. It saves, like safe storage, 4 times like this. When one of your drives fails, it quickly spits the data onto that safe area of storage that it's been saving up for, and then it waits for you to get a new drive. So I ordered a Western Digital black drive, 7200 RPM internal drive here. It's a 6 terabyte. So we're going to go ahead and show you how easy it is to put this into my Drobo and how quickly I'll be back up and running. All right, the hard drive is out of the packaging, and all we have to do is make sure we line up the components here on the back to the components in the Drobo, which is really easy to do because you just need to yank the other hard drive out and see which way it came out, and then line this hard drive up the same way and just pop it right back in. All right, so the cool thing about this little plate right here is that it's just magnetic, so it just pops right off like so. And there's these little gray switches, I'm sure you can see here, and all you do with the gray switch is just pop it like this to the left, and the drive slides right out. You just gotta hold that clip for a minute, and the drive will slide right out like so. So there you go. That's the way the drive came out. So I just need to line up the new hard drive and make sure it goes in the exact same way. All right, now it's time to take the good hard drive, which is the 6 terabyte Western Digital, and we'll pop it right in. And the second we pop it in, it's going to tell the Drobo app to start rebuilding the data onto this drive so that it becomes a part of the hard drive array again. So I'm just going to kind of squeeze this gray little switch out of the way for a second, and then all I have to do when I get to the end is pop it in. And then in just a few minutes you'll see this light turn green and we will be in business. And that's all there is to it. Like I said, super easy to swap out a failed hard drive on a Drobo product. I've been using Drobo products for 6 or 7 years now, and I'm not sponsored or paid by them at all in any way. I've just been purchasing their products for years, and they've been taking care of me for a long time. This is going to take the next 2 hours or 5 or however long it takes. Sometimes it can take up to 8 or 9 hours and redistribute the data over on the top drive here that I just replaced. And when it's done, it will let me know on the Drobo app. And I'll be good to go. So the cool thing about the Drobo products as well is that you can use your machine while this is happening. So if you're in a pinch and you need to access something for a client, you can still access the data. The Drobo is just doing its thing behind the scenes. That's what's so important about it being hot swappable, is that you can take the drive out, pop a new one in, and everything while the computer is on and the Drobo server is on. It all happens while everything is on in the background. That's what's so great about the Drobo server. So if you have any questions about the Drobo products, let me know. I've been loving them and using them for years. And again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.